Okay, so I am currently standing outside of Poppy's nursery. I just thought I'd mention before I do actually start the tour that when I was pregnant, as I'm sure many other pregnant women do, I panicked to try and get this room finished for Poppy, not realising that she would be with us for the first 6 months anyway. So why I rushed and thought I had to have everything done, I will never know. I think it is just part of the nesting and part of being pregnant. This room, however, Poppy is 9 months old now, and there are still things that are not finished. I'm still not 100% happy with this room. There's things that I originally wanted on the wall which still haven't been put up, and looking back I'm quite glad, because if I had have put them up, we've had to change this room around so many times, and if I'd have put them up I would have had to move them and it would have ruined the walls, because we had to have the walls completely replastered before we put Poppy in there. But anyway, that being said, we'll just go in, and I'm just closing the door. So I will give you a quick pan of Poppy's room. Here is the doorway. From that I have her storage compartment. I have my pram there, but we'll get to all that in a minute. I'm just literally showing you Poppy's room. Gosh. Changing station, curtains, toy chest, TV, wardrobe, and a radiator, and her grey carpet, which has got all lines on from where I have hoovered. Okay, so starting with the back of the door, I keep Poppy's winter coat. It is currently freezing in the UK, and one thing you can always guarantee is crap weather. It is very rarely nice here. So yeah, a winter coat is always needed, and it's always on the back of the door. I also keep Poppy's sleeping bags on the back of the door. They are just on coat hangers on the hook at the top as well. And then from that I have Poppy's first ragdoll. She doesn't actually play with this yet, it is too old for her, but it is from her very first holiday that we all went on together as a family to Breen in Somerset. So that just stays on her door as well. So from her door is her, I think it's called an Expedit. I had it from IKEA. I can leave all descriptions for my nursery furniture in the description box below, because off the top of my head I can't think what they're called, but I will find out if anyone's interested, and I'll leave all the information below. So I have, your midwife gives you this when you're pregnant. It's just a room thermometer. This has been bent and has seen better days, but it just tells you, look, at the moment it's currently 15 and it's a bit chilly, and it tells you when it's too hot in here, too cold, etc. Also, you know how many blankets and things to put on your baby when they're sleeping. So that's just that. I'll just keep that there so I know where it is. Then I have my frame. As I said in the beginning of the video, this hasn't been put up yet, but I'm also quite glad it hasn't, because I'm in two minds now whether to hang it in the nursery or whether to put it downstairs in my living room so that other people can see it as well. And all I've done in this frame is basically Poppy's monthly photos. So newborn, 1 month, 2 months, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down the bottom, and 10 and 11 are blank because she's only 9 months. When Poppy has her first birthday, I plan on getting a nice photo done and having it blown up on a big canvas So that is why I've only done up to 11 months in that frame, because I want them next to each other. But from that, I have this huge baby bottle. At my baby shower, this was a game where it was full of sweets and people had to guess how many sweets were in there. But I also kept it because it's also a money box. So Poppy has £20 in there. She has more money than I do. I have baby's scan frame. At 27 weeks I had a 4D scan. I would highly recommend them to anybody. A lot of people have mixed feelings and say that they're a bit strange and it's like looking at an alien, things like that. But no, I really don't think that. I think it is the best, most reassuring thing that you could possibly do, and I'm really glad that I did that. The two little ducks are also from my baby shower. I just keep them there because they're cute. I have a random pen. This little thing, I don't even know what it is. My nan gave me for Poppy because it's got poppies on it. Then I have this, which is my dad, Poppy's granddad, got her that when she was newborn, and it's just a little silver bracelet. This jar I have says sugar and spice and all things nice, because that's what girls are made of. And inside there I just keep all of Poppy's hairbands, ones from when she was newborn, ones for when she's older, just so they're all in one place. Her clips are in there as well. It's just so I know where they all are. This wooden plaque my sister-in-law got me, and I love it. It's just got all the information on of Poppy's birth, and it's a P for Poppy. I have a spare dummy. I keep a spare dummy in every room lately because she keeps losing them. This photo frame was, I think it was from Asda. The photos inside are from when Poppy was 5 days old. As a present to me, my uncle Ev, he does photography as a hobby. He should really do it as a job because he is really gifted and amazing at what he does. But as his gift to me and Lee, he took some pictures of Poppy, and I'm really grateful, and I still love them to this day. In the top picture is Poppy actually holding on to this. This is from Next, and I just got it as a memory more than anything because it says born in 2014. This little bull says Taurus on it. My nan recently gave this to Poppy because her and Poppy share the same star sign, and I really like that as well. The crystals are beautiful. These two, I've got one that side and one that side. I like tea. All of Poppy's furniture is white, and I don't like putting my mug down on a white surface. These coasters were actually a gift from my brother and his wife at their wedding. I was a bridesmaid, and that was part of the gifts that they gave us. So I thought, what nicer way then to put them in here. I think they look quite nice in here. So with the compartments, in the first one are all of Poppy's books that she's gathered since she was born. The only book that me and Lee have bought is this nursery rhyme treasure one. That is it. All of the others came from my baby shower, barring these ones which my sister got from an old market store when we went on that family holiday to Breen. At my baby shower, I asked people kindly to bring a book instead of a card, and to write a sentiment inside the book that Poppy can read when she's older. And I'm so glad I did, because like I said, I've only bought Poppy one book and already I have a miniature library going on. I think it's a really good idea. It's the best idea I did. If I just pull these off, this one for example, my sister got this one for Poppy, but she didn't actually want to write inside the book. She wrote inside a card instead, so it says, "To Peanut, hope you love the book. It was one of my faves as a kid. We can't wait to meet you. You are so precious and I love so much. You have an amazing mum and dad who will love you loads and will take care of you so much. We'll be seeing you soon. Love you from Auntie Tony and Uncle Daryl." And I keep that inside the book, so when Poppy is older, I'm sure everybody's read this book as a child, but when Poppy's older, she can read what people wrote her. Another one is, who got this? My brother. So it says, "To Peanut," which is what we called Poppy when she was in the womb. "We hope you enjoy your first books. We have waited a long time to see you come along and can't wait to watch you grow up. Never stop reading, never stop learning. Love always, Uncle Gav and Auntie Naomi," and they dated it as well. Next I have a money box. This was gifted to me from my mother. It's actually Wedgwood, so it is worth a bit. My mum bought this and kept it for years and years and years until one of her children finally made her a grandmother, and as I'm the first to make my mum a nan, then she gifted this to me for Poppy, and it is just a Peter Rabbit Beatrix Potter money box. And believe it or not, there are still nice people around that will slip £1 into Poppy's pocket when meeting her, or when she was first born we caught a taxi to go and do some shopping, and as we were regular with that taxi company, the driver told us to keep the money and to put it in Poppy's money box. So that money box is full of money for Poppy when she's older, because we don't want that money, we want Poppy to have that money. Moving on from that, I won't go into what this box is. It is all paperwork. I go back to work soon. I am still currently on maternity leave, but inside that box is my pay slips, my maternity paperwork, that kind of thing. So nobody really needs to see that but me. The whole reason I keep it in the nursery is just so I know where it is for when I'll go back to work, which is soon. Next to that I have a frame set that says "Baby Girl, my first curl, my first tooth." The first curl and first tooth are actually empty. Poppy's only just got her first tooth, so it's not going to be falling out anytime soon. The frame has a picture in of my other half, Lee, and Poppy. The picture itself means a lot to me. It was just after I'd had Poppy. We had to stay overnight at the hospital, and the hospital allowed Lee to stay with me, and they're just rubbing nose to nose. The only reason I had to stay in hospital was because Poppy went down as a von Tooth delivery. They gave me an episiotomy and fitted a von Tooth, which is a suction cup for anybody that doesn't know, and it wasn't needed. But because it was fitted, I had to stay overnight at hospital. So that's that shelf. In the second shelf I have a little minion. Again, the family holiday that we went on to Breen, we won these in, and won these ones as well, in the arcade on the 2p slot machines, penny pushers, whatever people call them. I'll just pull this box down. Oops. Oh, yeah. So in here I have my baby record book. A lot of people think that the picture inside of the front is what came with it. That picture in the front is actually Poppy, and again my uncle Ev, when he did the pictures when she was 5 days old, that's another one of the photos in the front there. I think it's the first thing I actually bought when I was pregnant, that's why it's quite unisex. But yeah, baby record book. It has before I arrived, my birth, excuse me, when I was born, Poppy's first footprints. I could never do Poppy's handprints because she'd always clasp her hand up, so it was physically impossible. First bath, meal times, bedtimes, my first, weight, progress. I still need to fill a lot of this in actually, but first holiday. That was actually green on the beach. Friends, favourite memories, blah blah blah. I do need to sit down one day and carry on filling that in. Inside this box is a cow shower cap, a paddling pool, a bunch of leaflets, messy mats, bath toys, bath letters and numbers, they're called sticky dots. They tell you when the water's too hot, that kind of thing. These are all for as Poppy gets older. I have some spare handles to bottles, which are blue. That's why I didn't use them. Poppy's swimming ring, and what's left of the baby casting kit from taking a cast of Poppy's foot and Poppy's hand. They are in a frame at the moment. I framed all of Poppy's firsts, memories, that kind of thing. I will do a separate video on those. In the third compartment, I just have a huge nursery rhymes book. These are all blankets, so one's kind of from when Poppy was first born, fleecy blankets, spare blankets, that kind of thing. And my favourite one, which I still use and love, I can't get to it, my friend Donna crocheted, is it crocheted or knitted? Either way, my friend Donna made this for me, and it is probably my favourite gift I received when I was pregnant, purely because of the time and effort spent in making it, and I think that means more sometimes itself than somebody just buying you something. Some Peppa Pig characters. In the fourth one, I have this light, try and get it to, it glows all different colours. As you can see, Poppy loves that. The tiniest things, and yeah, Poppy really loves that. This is actually my memory box. I also have a big pink memory box in the bottom of my wardrobe, and I have Poppy's firsts all framed as well in a shadow box. I will actually do a separate video on those because I don't want this video to be stupidly long so that people get bored. So if you are interested in seeing those, I will do another video at another time. At the back, I have a bucket which is full of basically Allen keys, screws, bits of doweling, excuse me, which is all spares for the furniture in the nursery, so I'll just keep them at the back there. That bucket is from my baby shower. I have my Angel Sounds Doppler and the gel as well. This was my favourite thing to use when I was pregnant. It's very reassuring and gives you peace of mind to know that baby's okay. To listen to Poppy's heartbeat was one of my favourite things to do, and I really abused my Doppler. I think I probably used it about 5 times a week. But if you come from a family with a high risk of miscarriage, and I mean you know yourself, your instincts when you're pregnant, if you're ever worried, go with your instinct. But also, if you are the kind of parent to worry a lot and need reassurance, then Angel Sounds Fetal Doppler is definitely a recommendation for anybody. I also have a book start pack. Some of the books from here, like it's normally the cardboard thick ones, they came in the book start pack, which your health visitor gives you. I think it's when baby is 6 months old, but yeah, you get a pack of books for free. And this folder here got Poppy's birth certificate in, letters about Poppy's injection, you know, that kind of thing, and it's also got tax credits and personal information in. I won't go through that either. Next to that, I have my pram. This is the carry cot section of my pram, which we no longer use, so I'll just keep that up here. It's also got the rain cover, the pram cover. The bumper has actually fell off the cot, that's supposed to be up there. And I have my old changing bag as well, which came with the pram. I have my monitor box down there because I plan to do a review on my monitors. The cot is actually, if I come this way, a cot bed. It's a full-size bed, and please excuse the amount of soft toys. I know it's not very safe for all of these teddies and things to be on a cot. She doesn't sleep with them all there. They are just here for the purpose of the video. I did actually buy, I've put it down here, I did actually buy this from IKEA. It's like a big net thing that you hang. I've bought that for all of her teddies and things to go in. It's just finding somewhere to put that, because there's nowhere to hang it at the moment. But yeah, that is Poppy's bed. There's not a lot to say. The bumper is currently on the side because it's waiting to be mended. One of the strings has snapped. Poppy's wraparound with little toys on. This used to be on her car seat, but I've put it on her cot now. She does still play with it. I keep a spare blanket on the cot as well, just in case it's really cold. The cot has a huge cot drawer underneath it, which I can't get to at the moment. That has just got bedding for the bed, blankets and things from when she was newborn that we don't use anymore. It's got some 18 to 24 clothes under there, which she's not in yet. And what else is under there? Her play mat, just basically things that she doesn't use yet or doesn't use anymore. That's what's underneath there. I also have my Binatone Baby Sense monitor on there as well. I won't talk about that in this video though, because as I've said, I do plan to do a review on my baby monitors. Here is the camera which looks into Poppy's cot. Again, this will eventually be up really high up here on the wall, because as we come over here, this shelf is actually supposed to be on the wall up here. So once that shelf is up, the video monitor will actually sit on it, so it'll be from looking up there, if that makes sense. This is a changing station slash chest of drawers. It did used to have a changing mat on the top, but we never changed Poppy in here other than when she had a bath, and the mat itself never fitted on the top of it correctly anyway, so we don't use it as a changing station anymore. And luckily this top part does come off, so we just got to get around to doing that. Up here I just keep a little caddy. These are her bedtime nappies, so these ones are Pampers. I keep spare nappy creams, wipes, hairbrush, a little washcloth, some tissues, some nappy bags, messy mat, no, bed mat that is, that kind of thing. I just keep them so I can run in and grab what I need. This I won't talk about too much either, because, oh, it fell. Because, as I said about the memory box on the bottom right over there, this, and also the pink one in a wardrobe, which we'll come to. I do plan on doing a separate video of all of Poppy's memories, basically all things in her memory box. In the first drawer is all of Poppy's bath products, the ones that I'm using, ones that fit in the drawer basically. I've got some talc, some baby shampoo, baby oils, little travel size ones. What are you? Little silver pouches of baby bath that were from the hospital. I have toothbrush, Tommy Tippy healthcare kit, some sun lotion, spare dummy clips, what are you? Oh, a spare teething dummy, and some toothpaste, that kind of thing in the back there. These are all of Poppy's medicines. I'll just have Poppy's birthdays in April, and I've just been stocking up, so ignore these. But I do have bows, some thank you cards, some sellotape, Poppy's everyday nappies, which are the Mamiya Aldi ones. I keep muslin cloths in the top, and all of these dribble bibs. That is a whole section full of just dribble bibs. These are all triangle bibs. Other bibs I keep in the high chair downstairs that she eats with and things like that. Then I have a roll of bags which are for the bin, and I just have a pack of baby wipes in there as well. In the second drawer I have sleep suits, pyjamas, so tops and bottoms. I have nice pretty socks like frilly socks and ones for outfits. Then just casual everyday socks kind of thing. I have short sleeve vests and long sleeve vests in the other, and I have some towels folded up in there as well. The bottom drawer actually needs sorting out, but this is all Poppy's 12 to 18 clothes, and there is a hell of a lot of stuff in there. Most of her 12 to 18 clothes were given to her for Christmas. There is so much in here. When I do get a day free, I actually want to start putting those in the wardrobe because she will be in them soon. So Poppy is going to have a bath later on, so I'll just have her towel hanging on the window rail up there because I'll be using it. I have on the windowsill my ultrasound scans, all 3 of them. This is Poppy's, turn the light off, Poppy's nightlight, and it is just a hedgehog. This chest here will not be staying here much longer. This is actually going on my stairway, my landing, because we will be replacing this with a nursery chair. I'm not having a glider, I'm just literally getting a chair that will go with the decor in here, because now that Poppy's not sleeping all through the night anymore. She used to, for the first 8 months, Poppy slept 9 hours a night, no problem, we had plenty of sleep, but now she's constantly waking up because of the teething and things like that. So I think it's best to buy a chair to put in here, so of a night time, instead of taking her into our room and reassuring her and getting her back to sleep, that kind of thing. Once we have the chair in here, I can stay in the room with her and get her back to sleep in the room, because at the minute there's nowhere for me to sit to actually do that. But yeah, this will be going on the landing, but I will still show you what's in it for the time being. There is a box of nappies under there, a box of baby wipes under there. This is from my first years. I actually got Poppy it for Christmas. It's a personalised reindeer robe, but I forgot about it. But lucky enough I did order it in a bigger size, so maybe I can use it this Christmas coming. I have the Munchkin Booster travel seat which attaches to a chair. I haven't used that yet. I have my Milton cold water microwave steriliser. Those 2 things are basically what I'll take away on holiday with me. And all under here are toys that Poppy doesn't really play with anymore. So I've put those away in there for now, and I just keep extra storage things which are in the drawer. They're from IKEA as well. I have a plug socket which only was 1, so I bought an extender. That was from Asda as well, I think. Then we come to the wardrobe, so I'll do up top first. Ignore that, that's my tripod. TV. I know babies do not need a TV in their nursery, but the reason that I bought it, like I said, I will eventually be putting a chair in here, and when Poppy doesn't sleep through the night, it's more for me. As selfish as that sounds, for the time being it'll be for me, but when Poppy's older as well, she can also watch her DVDs and things like that in bed. More teddies up here. Baby girl, it's a girl. The blue nose tatty teddy cow, and special niece ones. These are sort of like the 4 nicey ones I don't want her to ruin. And then her wardrobe, I am proud to say I am taller than. I am not taller than many things in life, but I'm taller than this wardrobe. So the inside of Poppy's wardrobe is actually quite bare compared to what it normally looks like. These are what is left of her 9 to 12 clothes that currently fit, barring this one at the back, which I am saving for her first birthday. Like I said, I wanted to get a nice picture and have it blown up on a canvas, so that's that one. Sorry guys, somebody was at the door, so yeah, I will be saving that one for Poppy's first birthday. As I said, with the 12 to 18 clothes in the bottom of the chest of drawers, they will be going in here just as soon as I get a day free to do it. That is the pink box down there, which is also a memory box. So I have this memory box, that memory box, and the memory frame over there, which, as I've said, I will do a separate video on. The box up top here is all of the instructions for all of Poppy's furniture, all of Poppy's toys, and in here I have all of Poppy's shoes. The ones at the back are actually big sizes for when she's walking, and the few at the front are the soft bottoms. So finally is the drawer underneath her leggings, swimming costumes, she's got 2 in there, t-shirts. These are long sleeve, all this side short sleeve, a humongous amount of tights, some frilly knickers. All of these are hats, so she's got a summer hat, winter hats, and all of these are gloves in there. I only hang outfits instead of folding them up, so if they're not part of an outfit, they go in this drawer down below. On the side of her wardrobe, I have the Bookstore rhymes. I'll just pin them up and I sing them to her, say them to her, that kind of thing. I just think it pretties up the room a bit more. That came with the Bookstore books that I showed earlier in the video. By the wardrobe, I have her washing hamper, so all of her things that are waiting to be washed. Shoes, socks, sleeping bag, a dress, that kind of thing. I have her radiator then with some clothes currently drying on there. So that's it for my nursery tour, guys. I will do another one in the future when I've got my chair, when the things are put on the wall, that kind of thing. I also wanted to add, for the purpose of the video, I actually dragged this box out of the rooms just because it's such a small room. This is all of the clothes that Poppy has currently outgrown. Anything that she ruins or gets stained, etc., goes into the bin, but anything that was a gift or things I just really can't seem to part with, that kind of thing, I hold on to just in case in the future. Not saying I can, but if we ever do have another baby girl, then I'm already set. If I don't, then I can give these away kindly to somebody that is having a baby girl. But yeah, once this is full, I'm only keeping up to a size 12 to 18, and that's it. After that, I won't be holding on to anything else. Once it's full, it will go into storage, and the only reason it's not in storage at the minute is because I don't see the point to keep bringing it back in the room to put the clothes in that she's outgrowing. But yeah, this is normally in the room, so I just thought I'd show you that. It's basically all of her newborn, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9 and 9 to 12 currently that she's outgrowing. And then on top of that we'll go 12 to 18, and after that I will stop. So yeah guys, that's it. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching.